It's time for Around the Ozarks Wake Up Weather, sponsored by Scooters Coffee and Rescue Towing. Here's your host, meteorologist Abby Dyer.
Good morning, everybody, and welcome to your Wednesday. It is the month of May now in the Ozarks, and we are waking up with really mild conditions. Temperatures starting out in the 60s, and I have an unsettled weather pattern as we continue through the rest of the work week forecast. I know many of you had some rain and even some thunderstorm activity late last night. Most of the rain gone for us this morning, and I think for at least the first half of our Wednesday, we will remain rain-free. Partly sunny out there early today, and we're starting in the 60s. It's going to easily allow us to warm up into the 80s for afternoon highs today. Really nice afternoon conditions are ahead, but I can't rule out the chance for a pop-up stray shower or thunderstorm as we head into the second half of the day. Afternoon rain and storms will be out there. It's not going to be a total washout of a day, but I am tracking some scattered showers and thunderstorms, so that's something to keep in mind as we head into the second half of the day. Make sure you have the umbrella with you if you have anything going on outdoors today. It's this unsettled pattern that's going to take hold of the Ozarks really for the remainder of the week and even into the weekend forecast. I have a chance for some afternoon thunderstorms today, but the better chance for rain actually arrives for us as we head into Thursday and Thursday night. Across the country today, there is a chance for severe weather, but those severe weather chances today will be isolated back into portions of central Kansas, all the way through western Oklahoma, portions of West Texas expected to see some strong showers and thunderstorms. And there's very heavy rain very close to the Ozarks in eastern Kansas, eastern Oklahoma. We get some rain chances here in the Ozarks, and places that saw a lot of rainfall over the weekend could see some additional flooding concerns with any of the rain chances in the forecast this week, because in a lot of places, the ground is saturated. Grass is growing like crazy. Plants are taking off, and we have a really mild weather pattern temperature-wise to go along with this unsettled weather. I have rain and storms that are very likely in the forecast tomorrow. In fact, on Thursday night, the best chances for rain in the forecast. We are looking at really promising amounts of rainfall, though. In fact, folks, they're going to expect close to an inch of rainfall. I expect a lot of the heavier downpours will be up in some of our northwestern counties, but we're talking a half inch to an inch of rainfall in a lot of places as we head through Thursday evening and Thursday night. So keep in mind, there will be additional chances for flooding, especially those folks that are still seeing residual flooding left around from the weekend forecast. The rain and storm chance will continue through the weekend. And because of some of those scattered storms, I do have temperatures that are held down just slightly as we move closer to Friday and Saturday. But today we're in the 80s across the area. In fact, I think in Springfield, we make it to about 83 for the high temperature. Overnight, it will be very mild, nowhere near the freezing point. No frost, no freeze to worry about. A stormy day ahead, though, for Thursday. And a few of those strong storms could be on the strong side. I think gusty winds and hail would be the biggest concerns, along with the flooding threat that I already mentioned. Numbers will then fall back into the 70s for highs by Friday and Saturday. Upper 70s, so comfortable. None of this is really jacket weather, but we will have this chance for showers and thunderstorms lingering through Friday and Saturday. Thursday, maybe more of the washout day, whereas Friday and Saturday, we should see at least partial dry time. The weekend, you'll have opportunities to get out and about, but you're going to be tracking some pop-up showers and thunderstorms, which is often the case in early May. Around the country, what's making headlines today is this next chance of severe weather. I already mentioned it. Excessive rainfall possible with this too for portions of the upper and middle Mississippi Valley and the Great Plains. That's going to happen through today. We're also seeing some critical fire weather potential over portions of the southern high plains today. Dew points have decreased and the winds are picking up a little bit. By the way, our breeze here in the Ozarks today will be out of the south and gusting close to 20 miles an hour. So breezy, but not too bad. And then cool and snow is going to be taking shape in the Pacific Northwest. That's where we're talking about a very active pattern. And I've been mentioning some of the high elevation snowfall for many of our friends out to the west. And then this warmer pattern takes place over the central and eastern portion of the country. All right, here's a look at the Around the Ozarks Wake Up Weather Brain Twister question. This is the one that I left you with yesterday. Do you know it? According to the Bureau of Labor Statistics, what's considered the most dangerous job in the United States? The options that I gave you were A, loggers, B, aircraft pilots, C, police officers, or D, roofers? I was surprised by this one. A, loggers is the correct answer. Loggers taking the number one spot of the most dangerous jobs in America. In 2021, the number of fatalities, 43. And the average salary, by the way, if you're curious, for a logging worker, it's about $47,000. The most common fatal accident is a result of contact with objects and equipment for those logging workers that are harvesting our forests to provide raw building materials for us. Taking the number two spot, if you were curious, fishing and hunting workers. Number three spot goes to the roofers. Number four is the aircraft pilots and flight engineers. Number five, structural iron and steel workers. Six, delivery and truck drivers. And the list goes on and on. Uh, but loggers, the answer to today's brain twister trivia question. If you guessed correctly, you will now be entered to win a $20 gift card to Scooter's Coffee. And if you didn't guess right today, here is your next chance. Which plant puts out a chemical that prevents other plants from growing near them? Do you think this is A, the snapdragon, B, sunflowers, C, sisu trees, or D, the saguaro cacti? Let me know your guess. You can do that at aroundtheozarks.com. While you're there, we have a couple of fun contests running. Don't forget about our Mother's Day contest, where you can win mom a beautiful bouquet from the flower merchant and dinner to Civil Kitchen. Also, tickets to Art Fest. Arts Fest is this weekend, May 4th and 5th from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. Around the Ozarks has your chance to win tickets to Art Fest presented by Great Southern Bank and hosted by the Springfield Regional Arts Council. This takes place on historic Walnut Street. And while it looks like there's a chance for some showers and thunderstorms, as I said, the weekend is not a washout. So if you're looking for something fun to do with nice mild temperatures, head to the website and enter our contest there. Thanks so much for listening this morning. And thank you to Rescue Towing and Scooter's Coffee for sponsoring Around the Ozarks Wake Up Weather. I'm meteorologist Abby Dyer, and I'll be back to chat with you again early tomorrow.